I wanted to do a video reply to one of these comments, and I knew that it wouldn't be long before I got one, because this is the right's favorite new thing. All of the celebrities who are endorsing Kamala Harris went to Diddy's parties. Diddy, I see very little distinction between Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein, except that Diddy was way more public with the shit that he did. It involved way more people who could have come forward and informed us about him 25 years ago. And those people didn't do that. And I condemn every single thing about those people for not having come forward about Diddy. And I condemn, obviously, absolutely everything that Diddy has done. His abuse of women, his apparent abuse of minors. But you guys think that's a flex. The MAGA chuds think that this is a flex. Jeffrey Epstein was Donald Trump's best friend for 15 years. There's this whole conspiracy universe on the right, the MAGA Trump supporters. They're constantly saying, when are we going to get Epstein's list? When are we going to get Epstein's black book? When are we going to get Epstein's list? Donald Trump was his best friend for 15 years. When Jeffrey Epstein died in federal custody, whether he killed himself or was murdered, whatever, who gives a shit? When he died in federal custody, Donald Trump was president of the United States. Who had more to cover up? Who would benefit more from the death of Jeffrey Epstein than a sitting president of the United States who had been his best friend for 15 years? Donald Trump's hand-picked Attorney General, Bill Barr, was in charge of the DOJ, which ran the federal prisons. It was on Bill Barr's watch that Jeffrey Epstein died, killed himself, was murdered, whatever. You guys don't give two shits about that fact pattern. You don't care. And last week, what's his name? Something Wolf, the author who had unprecedented access to Donald Trump while he was in the White House, stated that Jeffrey Epstein said during an interview with him that he had multiple photographs of Donald Trump with topless underage girls sitting on his lap. And you don't give a fuck about that. I will never forgive Donald Trump's supporters for what they have done to this country. They are the stupidest, most gullible dipshits this country has ever been saddled with in the history of this country. And y'all got Diddy's list. Donald Trump was on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. Donald Trump was in Jeffrey Epstein's house in West Palm Beach for 15 years. Donald Trump was inside Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan brownstone for 15 years. Donald Trump took his kids around Jeffrey Epstein for 15 years. And y'all don't give two shits about that. The people who are still supporting Donald Trump in 2024 are disgusting human beings in every way, shape, and form.